gonna get started. Okay. Okay, we're back. I had to kick the kids all are upstairs. I had to get everything off the bed. Not internet, because we don't have internet off of the cellular. I was trying to, what I was doing was not right, but we got to get started on this workout. We have to get started on it. I'm sure a lot of our people already got started on their own, so. We are gonna get started in just a couple minutes, just because today's is 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes long. It's 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Hola! It's the jogging woman. You'll never see me jogging. Ever. But who is the jogging woman? That's actually impressive that somebody just goes live and jogs. That's impressive. You'll never see, I'm not that person. But whoever that is, I give kudos to them, because that'll never be me. Ever. Ever. Treadmill. Yep, I walk. I walk. I was like, man. The treadmill. Yep, I enjoy walking. I love walks. Okay. We're gonna get started. You definitely don't record them. Oh, you shouldn't record them. You definitely don't record your walks. Yeah, I don't record walks ever. Okay, we're gonna get started, you guys. I already went over the 5 movements. I got my weights set up. And I'm ready to go. I'm actually not ready at all. I don't want to, none of me wants to do this. None of me wants to do this. But why the one bit? Because I have an ankle injury. I'm in a brace on this one. I tore all the ligaments. I'm gonna get all of my problems fixed this fall. I don't care if I have to have surgery back to back on my back and my ankle. I would do it. I don't care anymore. I need to be fixed. This feeling like cruddy sucks. Yep, can't do it much longer. Can't do it much longer. So, however my doctors want to break up the stuff for recovery, I'm down for it. Okay, I'm just gonna start on this workout. I'm starting. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. We're going from push-ups to burpees. So we're doing push-ups, burpees, forward raises, jumping jacks, tricep extensions, okay? Yep. That is what we're doing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, guys, we're starting with push-ups. We're starting with push-ups today. I can't see our clock. Okay, you guys, we are 30 seconds in. 10 more seconds of work. 10 more seconds of work. Rest. Today's gonna be kind of rough. I have to actually watch the clock. Since we don't have internet, I have to watch the clock. It's gonna suck. Okay, you guys, 10 seconds. We're gonna go again with burpees. 10 seconds, we're going with burpees, okay? In 10 seconds. Make sure you guys like the live. Go give us some love. Like the live. Go, burpees. I had to think about how to do that for a second. I was like, wait, how am I gonna get down there? Burpees! I need to vacuum again. Okay, you guys, 10 more seconds of burpees. Two, one, time. Now we're gonna do some forward raises. Forward raises, okay? We're gonna do forward raises. In 7 seconds. What's up in Maine? We are out here in Montana. We are in Montana. Go. Ten more seconds. Time on those. We're doing jumping jacks. We're doing a workout. We're gonna do some jumping jacks, you guys. We're gonna do some jumping jacks in 10 seconds. 10 seconds, we're going for jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, go. My left leg is gonna be so strong. Hold up. These are actually really hard when you do them single-legged. These are actually really hard. Okay. Ten more seconds. Woo! The burn in my leg is insane. Time, you guys. Time. I just have an ankle. I tore all the ligaments, so I can't do much on that side. I can't do anything. We're gonna do the tricep extensions. The over the head tricep extensions. We're gonna do these in 5 seconds. Go. Remember, your elbows are gonna stay tucked close to your body. Come on. Ten more seconds. Good job, you guys. Come on, good job. Good job. Time. Man. Am I okay? Yeah. Totally fine. We're making the best of it. Okay, we're gonna do some push-ups next. Back to push-ups. Back to push-ups, you guys. Back to push-ups. In. Go. Go. Halfway. Oh my gosh. I feel like the one thing I've lost is push-ups. Lost it big time. Okay, guys. Time. Oh yeah, cardio is so bad for your heart. Yeah. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. 5 seconds. We are gonna go to burpees. Burpees, you guys, go. Okay. Burpees, go. Burpees. If you guys weren't on here on the last one before I got cut off, the kids showed you guys burpees. It was pretty cute. It was pretty dang cute. They also showed you guys jumping jacks and somersaults and all this stuff. Come on, you guys. Time. We're gonna do forward raises. Yes, work out with me. Yes, you guys work out right now. Get your workout on. Come on, do it together. We're gonna do forward raises in 3 seconds. 2, 1, go. That's why I do them live, you guys. So you guys can join me. Come on, you guys. Let's go. My arms are on fire. Come on, you guys. 8 seconds left. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Time. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go to jumping jacks. The jumping jack. In 7 seconds. Okay, 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, come on, you guys. Come on. Okay, 15 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. Those suck. Time, you guys. We are gonna do tricep exercise. Over the neck. We're gonna go in 5 seconds. And go. Oh gosh. Time. What time? It's 10:45 here. Okay, you guys, 10 seconds. We're back to the top with push-ups. We're gonna go back to the top with push-ups. Okay, and go. Go, you guys. Woo. Come on. 8 seconds left. Time. 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 Okay, yeah, go like the live, everybody. Go like the live. We're at 41 likes. Go like it, go like it. You guys, we're gonna go again in 6 seconds. We're gonna go with burpees. We're gonna go with burpees in 2, 1, go. Come on, you guys. Come on. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Almost done. Almost done. Time. Time. There should be 119 likes. Yes, Jess. At least let's do like 100 likes. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go with forward raises in 5 seconds. And I know your guys' shoulders are on fire, your arms are on fire, your triceps are on fire, but that's good. Go. Come on. Go like it. Dying. Well, they were on the roof last night, them three. I wasn't on the roof. I'm not trying to get re-injured. I still lay on the ground. But we watched stars last night. We saw so many shooting stars, you guys. It was insane how many shooting stars we saw last night. The sky here in Montana is so different. I mean, you kind of understand, oh, rest, why they call it the big sky. It is completely, like, you can see the whole sky, clear as day. So we saw so many shooting stars. We saw the Big Dipper. We saw, what else? I can't remember. Okay, guys. So, oh, satellites. Go when you're ready. What are we doing next? Jumping jacks. Go. But yeah, it was awesome. Them three were all on the roof of the freaking house. I was not. Zach's like, are you sure you can't get up here? I'm like, babe, the last thing I want is to like get injured on the damn roof. Come on. Come on. Ten seconds. 10 more seconds. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Rest. We're resting. So, not stars. Yeah. Oh, we did see, yep, we saw the meteor showers. We saw the shooting, the meteor showers. But the stars, it was incredible. It was incredible. What's one? Yeah. Oh, go, 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 go. Tricep extensions, go. What's one more injury? I gotta get my back figured out. And my ankle before I go. I don't know, he's like, if you just stay on the middle of the ladder, you'll be fine. I'm like, babe, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm literally 10 feet lower than you guys by being on the ground, and I'm completely content. I don't think the stars are gonna be harder to see because I'm on the ground. Like, I feel like it's probably about the same. I didn't want to tell him that though. Okay, rest. Rest, rest, rest. We're gonna do push-ups because we only have one more full round. One more full round and we're done, okay? One more full round. Let's do this. Let's get it done together. Stay strong. I know you're tired. I'm tired. One more full round. We're gonna start with push-ups right now and go. Come on, you guys. Come on. And 5, and 4. Dang it, our clock. 3. Whew, come on. Come on. Rest. Rest, 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 rest. Okay guys, we're gonna go to burpees next. We're going to burpees next, okay? In 7 seconds, we're gonna go to burpees. We're 61 legs. We're getting there, 62. You guys, we're at 62 up here. New here, what state is the star? Montana. Montana. Oh shoot, go, burpees. Go, Montana. Come on, you guys. Come on. I'm dying. Time. Okay, you guys, burpees, forward raises. I'm in Montana right now. Yep, we're in Montana. Look at the veins. Gross or not gross? And I don't really care if you guys say gross or not. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings. That's crazy. The veins you get in your breast. Oh, go. Forward raises. Come on, you guys. Yes, let's try to hold it the second half. Let's try to hold it up here now. The whole time. Come on, hold. Come on, hold. 13 more seconds. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. 9 more seconds. Time. That sucked. Holy cow. This is brutal. What's up, you guys? Okay, that hold made it so much harder. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go now. Jumping jacks. Dang, I can't stand these with one foot. Come on, we're gonna do jumping jacks. Let's go. Come on. Come on, you guys. I'm dying. Time. Rest. Okay, you guys, we're gonna end this with those tricep extensions. Oh, I was just halfway through that. I was halfway through reading that. And it went away. I don't know what it said. No, I actually ruptured all the ligaments. So I fully tore every ligament in my ankle. So I'm gonna need surgery. Shoot, go, you guys. Go, last time. We're gonna work all the way through. So I'm gonna have surgery, get my ligaments put back together, and then I'm hoping for my back. I'm kind of hoping that they can just do a steroid injection. Come on, you guys. 20 more seconds. Almost done, you guys. 10 seconds. Rest. Oh my gosh. I'm dying. Grow back. They do not grow back together, Bailey. Yeah, they don't grow back together. They do not grow back together, but that would be super nice if they did. But they don't grow back together if they're fully ruptured. But it builds scar tissue, but you lose that, the mobility and the stability of it. Well, wait, I'm using 10. I'm using a 10. Getting much better. Yeah, no boot, no walking boot. I'll probably be back in the walking boot after surgery. I'll either be in a cast or a walking boot. I'm kind of praying he lets me just do the walking boot because I'm really good in the walking boot. I'm really good in the walking boot. So after surgery, I'm hoping we can just do the walking boot. And because I've gotten good at it. I got my Even Up with me. But I did call the doctor. I have my MRI getting scheduled for my back. So we're gonna do the MRI, and I doubt I'll need a surgery on my back. But my back doctor, my spine doctor, is also an ortho. So I wonder if he could do both. Do I have TikTok? I do. It's Tara Woodcock's on there. I thought Bora 2, there's no sport. So I'm pretty far out from my ligament injury. And so I'm just waiting for surgery, and then I'll go back in the boot. But as far as like, I had a lot of bone damage and the ligaments fully tore. So I was in the boot because the pain was awful. The nerve damage was awful. The pain was awful. I couldn't really do anything not in the boot. But now that I'm just waiting on to have a surgery, I'm good in this. It's like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I do have TikTok. It's Tara Woodcock's on TikTok. Tara Woodcock's on TikTok. That's where I'm probably most of the time. Yep. I will. I feel like I'm at a point where I could just stay like this forever and not have surgery and not have any, like, anything. And it's just like, I just feel like an 80-year-old person that is miserable. So I'm done with it. I'm done feeling like garbage. So I just need to get both things fixed. Who's all been out to Montana? Who's all been out here to Montana? Who has all been to Montana? That's how, right, Megan? Do you play PS5? I don't have no PS5. How old are my kids? 12? No, 13. My other one's about to be 12 and 5. Holy cow, I'm gonna have a 13 and a 12-year-old and a 6-year-old. They're getting old. Yeah, Megan, I don't blame you. I'd be doing anything to feel better. When you feel like crap, and I don't even feel like crap like you. Mine's just different. I couldn't imagine. I just can't imagine. I couldn't imagine. It is crazy. I know. I need to order school supplies. Bad. My biceps and triceps are like on fire. How do your guys' biceps and triceps feel? No, and we have to decide. Gross? Here, we're gonna put a poll up. I can't even wait to do this poll because I feel like most people are gonna say gross. And I don't care. You guys aren't gonna hurt my feelings one bit, or I wouldn't really do a poll. Gross. Okay, let's see what you guys say. Oh wait, start a poll. What in the world? Why is the poll right there? That's weird. What, baby? Okay. Okay, I don't know why the poll's on my face. That's weird. What, honey? Gross. If I wish now I could see. Damn it, I should have put 4 options. I should have done gross, female, gross, male, badass female. Because most girls think it's gross. 13, 11, and 5. My kids are 13, 11, and 5. Does my ankle hurt? My ankle does hurt when it doesn't hurt if I just walk on it, but if it, varicose? No, not varicose veins, like this, like the pump. Varicose veins? No, like the pump look. Like that. Is that gross? Or because most females think it's gross. Most guys, unless you're like a beta male, you're fine with it. But like I've noticed like guys that are insecure with how they look, they don't. Tell us some white religious stuff. What does being white have to do with religion? That's probably the weirdest comment I've ever seen. Okay, you look 13 and 25 at the same time. I'm 36. I have a 13-year-old, I have an 11-year-old, and I have a 5-year-old. Yeah, varicose veins. No, I don't love varicose veins. Wow, I'm actually shocked. I was expecting more people to say gross than badass. I think that's awesome, Lotus. But Joan, you're a female, right? If I had to guess, you're a female. Oh, Amanda. I know what you're talking about. I do know what you're talking about. Yep. I'm totally fine with it. Yeah. I actually like the pump look. I like it. I don't. But I've noticed most women think it's gross. Most men are fine with it unless they are like insecure beta males. I like the way I feel after too. I have watched some of the Avenger movies. Yeah, I have all boys. I live in a house of all dudes. Do I want to look like it always? No. Okay, we'll put this thing down. Wait, what? Okay, I want to try something. There's a question box. I want to see what this means. Most men are insecure, but y'all paint your face and wear heels. That's a dude. That's an insecure dude right there. Hell Christ, insecure dude. You could tell an insecure man, a beta male, by their comments. That one, beta male. That's funny. Okay. I'm gonna see what this is though. So. Let me see something. Hold up. I saw something that said question box. I just don't know how to use it. Start a Q&A. Let's see what this is. Oh, I ask a question. Oh, shoot. I'm just gonna, hold on. What should I ask? What should my question be? Hold up. What should my question be, you guys? What should my question be? How old are you? And, okay. I'm trying to figure out a fun question to ask on here. We're just gonna say, where is everybody from? Okay, I think this is gonna work right here. Okay. I think. I'm 36. Do I run? No. Boominator wave. What are men insecure about? All kinds of things. It's usually like a beta male. Like, you know how there's like, you can't talk too much about it on YouTube. Wait, answer in the answer box. Are you guys answering in the answer box right here? Because I'm trying to see if this works. I'm trying to see how this works, this question box. No. I got a better one. Hold up. Like a man. No. Like a man that, like, we can't talk about it on here. It makes you answer in the chat. Oh, that sucks. You guys can play down here now. Yes. Okay. Philippines. Okay, let's answer this for him. I want to see what you guys say. What he's saying. What is he saying? He's not sure what a insecure, like a beta male is. So can you guys answer it for him? That's what you guys have to answer. Answer it down here. What is a insecure person to you guys? I want Zach to come down because he'll answer it pretty good. He doesn't care about getting banned on here. What state is Montana in? It's in Montana. It's actually in Montana. That is a really... Someone not confident? Yeah, that's a good one. Someone not confident. Confident in what? Yourself. 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 Yes, passive or... Yes, that's it. Passive male. Yep. What does that even mean? Google it. Google it. You gotta Google. You gotta Google. A passive... yeah. It's a state, yeah. Yep, we have a place out here in Montana. What's up in Michigan? Is a beta male a thing? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What are these kids? Oh, they're doing crafts. I'm like, what are these kids doing over here? Men are awesome. All men are awesome. False. False. Oh, that's awesome, Lotus. That's awesome. All men are awesome. Look at this hair. You know, I mean, is a beta male a bad thing? It's not a bad thing if that's what you're into. I don't, like, if some girls are into that. Like, some girls are into, like, a guy that is, I don't know. I'm married to a guy he was in the special ops military. I don't know. I'm not into it, but some girls are. I need Zach. Zach, you have to come down here. I need you to answer these questions. I don't even want to see what Zach says. Hold up. This is about to be good. This is funny. Who's all been on one of... Zach is coming. I'm out. Megan's like 2 cents. I don't know. That's what you have to tell us. That's what you have to tell us. Beta male and military guy. You could be a military guy and be a beta male. Those are completely different types of things. You could be a military guy and a beta male at the same time. I'm not, like, you can absolutely. I'm not saying men are betas. I'm saying it's a beta male that's not into a girl with with the pump. I'm saying usually the guys that are not confident in themselves are the ones that will talk down about a woman that's a muscular. You know what I mean? Like a woman that's fit. If you're a confident guy, you wouldn't talk down about a girl that's fit. But if you are a insecure man, you would think a girl that's fit is gross. That's what I'm saying. Okay. It's because we were talking about veins. And I was saying most guys, like my husband, he loves fit women. He loves a fit woman. Sorry, we started talking about fit women. We're talking about veins. And people are asking, and I said, if you're an insecure guy, because people are like, oh, that's gross. That's gross. I said, well, I've noticed insecure guys think it's gross, but women, and this one person, a couple people don't know what an insecure guy, like a beta. I said, if you're a beta male, they're like, what's a beta male? And I don't know how to explain it like you can. Zach, hold up. You guys are about to get the definition of a beta male.
Oh, good. So what am I explaining?
A beta male. Someone
It's not alpha. You have alpha? male.
Okay, but they don't know what an alpha means. They're saying that I'm saying all men are betas, and I'm not saying all men are betas.
If you don't know what an alpha is, you're not one.
He said if you don't know what an alpha is, you're not one. Oh my gosh, this is great. Okay. What are men insecure about? That's what he's asking.
What or what?
What are men insecure about? What are the guys insecure about?
Uh,
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sorry. I'm gonna get these kids this.
Okay. You guys are gonna get the definition you didn't know you needed. You guys are about to get the definition you didn't know you even wanted. It's about to get. All men are alpha compared to women. All men are alpha compared to women.
No.
It's false.
Hell no.
He said, "Hell no."
No, that's stupid.
I know. Okay, hold up. Zach is okay.
Alpha man is a real man. I don't know. Leader of his pack. Think about pack of wolves. You have an alpha, and then you have the others, and the alpha is the leader, and I don't know. An alpha is not a little bitch. He's
Okay, that's what I was gonna say, but I didn't
Yeah.
want to hurt his feelings. He said that's not how wolves work. Yeah, that's how wolves work.
yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh, they're not understanding what I meant by.
By beta. Mm-hmm. Beta. It means you didn't make the cut. No one's gonna,
It means you didn't make
no one's
the
gonna follow you. No, you're not gonna be the leader of the pack. You're not gonna get the girls that the alpha gets. You're gonna. But in humans, it means that you probably moisturize. You have soft hands.
You probably moisturize. What, baby?
You have soft hands, and people.
Yeah, they're up there.
When you're not around, people say like, "Well, he's like a really nice guy."
He's
Being
a
nice
really.
is cool. Being nice is great and everything, but it doesn't mean you can do anything. It doesn't mean you're capable of getting anything done. You're timid, lack confidence. You're not the guy anybody wants when shit hits the fan. You're not the guy they're gonna call.
You're not. You moisturize. I think that's my favorite way he
Yeah.
put it. Okay, that's what I should have said. Okay, KM is between an alpha and a beta. Yeah. This is my husband, yes. Beta follower, yes. So,
No.
okay. A little light in the loafers, yeah.
Yeah. Loafers and a braided belt.
Loafers and a braided belt.
Pleated khakis if they're really good.
I'm thinking of the sorority guy, or not the sorority guys,
Frat
the
guy?
frat guy. I'm thinking of a frat guy that goes to Alabama.
Yeah, sweepy hair.
Yep,
Sweepy hair,
yep.
boat shoes.
Boat shoes. That's okay. That's too funny. Can your husband give me advice? Okay, can you give someone advice that's in between an alpha and a beta?
About what?
About moving farther to the beta side or moving farther to the alpha side? Women taking roids are gross. Yeah, that's a completely different story. Like I think that's. Lane said, "Man up."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like
No excuses.
advice. If you need advice on the move to the alpha, like, I feel like, do you think you're born it? Like it's in your blood? It's hard to be
It's hard
taught
to-
it. I feel like you're either.
I think the simplest thing is you don't make excuses. Don't avoid the obstacle. Figure things out. Do it the hard way. Become resourceful.
Ooh, resourceful. That's a good one.
Resourcefulness. Take some initiative. And bear the burden of doing the shit that other people don't want to do.
Like if there's a video of you on TikTok and your wife is killing the spider and you're running, like I've seen those videos.
Right.
Like there's no training yourself to be different.
Overcome your little fear.
Overcome your little fear.
Fears are. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Choose your own path. Find a. And you can do anything to be an alpha. You don't have to be, like, you can be an accountant, be an alpha. Be good at what you do.
So what is
Do
it
the hard
called? Like
stuff.
this person that just thinks we built and maintain society, like that guys are just like what's that person called?
built and maintained
They
society.
just think men are the
established democracy and
end all
civil
be
rights,
all.
Invented everything, smarter. They think what?
Just men are the end all be all, and women are
Well, they're
inferior.
ignorant.
And okay, ignorant. Okay,
Yeah.
that's an ignorant person.
Just ignorant.
Yeah, Hail Christ.
Yeah.
Ignorant.
How about, here you go. Lewis and Clark, right? They go out and explore the wild west frontier. But you know what? They had Sacagawea, who was a woman.
Sexist, ignorant.
Showing
Yeah,
how to get around.
it's ignorant.
Yeah.
You're just ignorant.
You can be
People
an
like
alpha.
that.
You can be a woman and be an alpha.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Is David Goggins an alpha?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Yep.
yep.
Solid.
That's an alpha for you guys.
Jesus.
Broke it down, Zach.
Jesus was
right?
an alpha.
Jesus was an alpha. Mm-hmm. Darn. What do you think about raising young men in this day and age?
Oh, I think this is the hardest time to raise young men, to raise them into men. Society has geared everything towards being more comfortable and doing less work, and that is counter to what I believe makes a purpose-filled man. Less work, more comfort. That's the worst two goals you could have. Mm-hmm. It leads to a bunch of unskilled, unmotivated, depressed.
What's that book that you had me read that is like to understand, like the wilderness book?
Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart. That's a really good book.
Wild at Heart. If you're a Christian man and you're trying to, or if you're whatever you're a Christian guy, right? You're talking about biblical masculinity, like being an alpha. Because a lot of times people can confuse like Christianity with being a soft little beta and, turn the other cheek. That's not at all what I believe God calls us to do. And so it's a good book, Wild at Heart. It's by a guy named John Eldridge. And it's a good way to understand like what the call is to be a man.
Mm-hmm. It's a good book. It's actually
Protect
a really
your
good
people,
book.
lead your family, set an example. Some people, like the kids these days, right? They confuse being an alpha with being like a cocky douchebag or being a bully. That's not at all what it is. It's putting others before yourself.
Is Andrew Tate an alpha?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I don't either. Jesus got tortured and killed. Is that beta? Sounds pretty passive. Nope.
No, he bore the burden. He put himself in the position so that you didn't have to. Mm-hmm. It's an alpha thing to do. Protect the pack.
Josiah, I'm 13 and work out for 30 minutes 6 days a week. No, totally fine. Well, religion teaches compassion and being an alpha is about being a badass, so they're contradictory, Mr. Cox.
No.
No.
So I know you don't understand. That's okay.
That is okay. People aren't pack animals. I don't think we ever said people are pack animals.
No.
But
I don't know. I mean, everything that guy said.
Hail Christ, I know. He's fun. You're good. You're good to have on lives because you create lots of controversy.
Right.
Oh, and somebody asked what we do for our children. So this man right here, he's retired from the special ops. He was in special ops and he is now retired. So we have our own business in fitness and nutrition. So we started our own business. So he retired about 5 years ago, and we started our own business about 5 years ago, and we developed our own app about a year ago. So we both, that's what we do. We have an app. If I was a pack animal, I would be a llama. You got separated from your girlfriend 1 year back. Laura told me she's gonna be my wife. What do you advise, Tara? You got separated from my. Laura told me she's gonna be my. What do you think? He got separated from his wife 1 year back.
Yeah.
Laura told me she's gonna be my wife. What do you advise, Tara?
Oh. It's tough. I mean,
That is
my
tough.
first question would be why?
Why did you guys get separated?
But you have to be true to your identity and be the best version of yourself. Be the best man that you can be. and speak with actions, right? So a lot of people, they get separated or you have relationship troubles, and there's all these words, all these promises. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna. Actions speak louder than words. Trying to get her back, speak with your actions.
Does being an alpha go with knowing how to fight?
It doesn't have to. No, I think that's a misconception. I think it's the willingness to fight for what's right.
It's a good way to put it.
You know,
the willingness to
you can whatever not know how to fight, but you see some guy beating up on some girl. You not being able to fight ain't no excuse for being able to not step in and take the beating for her. You know, if you got to.
That's actually good.
You know.
Like the girl, like the whole situation in Cincinnati.
Like, the only thing you have to fight
like
for
the
is your right to party. Hell yeah.
Right to party.
It's Beastie Boys. If y'all
Guys,
don't know.
choose
if y'all
one.
don't know Beastie
Thumbs up.
Boys, then you're missing out.
Who's Comsaw and DP?
Who's what? Choose one. Who's that? Or DP?
I don't know who they are.
This weekend UFC fight. I hadn't followed it, man, in a couple of years. Couldn't tell you.
Nope. Damn, I wish my dad instilled this mentality in me when I was younger.
Me too.
Aw.
My dad wasn't there. And I was fortunate to be around a bunch of good men that kind of stepped in and filled the role model. And I worked with some really good dudes, some really good guys, a lot of them who had great dads. But I think that's a big part of why there's too many betas in society is the role of a dad has been minimized or marginalized, and society does not value how important strong fathers are.
Okay, somebody said, Mr. Cox, as an alpha, how do I draw the line between bravery and kindness?
Yeah,
Yeah. Hang on,
I want to show you something.
get out of here. I think bravery and kindness go hand in hand, right? So you look at like special ops, right, doing operations, and I don't know what words I can say on here. It really, like that Wild at Heart book is almost about the battle.
No, Cope, you can't do those things on live. Nope.
Is about how greater forms of kindness often require bravery. You know, to stand up for some people that are oppressed or being terrorized, whatever, right? Is a kind thing to do, and there's situations that require bravery to be able to put yourself in that spot, right? Or a lot of people don't do what's kind because they lack the bravery to stand up. You know, they have a group think. They say, oh, somebody else will do it, somebody else will do it. Being brave does not mean being mean. Sometimes it does. But I think those two go hand in hand. You know, you look at the bravest people in this country, and they're often the ones with the biggest hearts for others. You know, what drives them isn't anger, right? Our warriors, they don't go fight with anger. They fight with love and kindness and love for their country, love for the people back home. They believe in their purpose, and that's kindness.
He is retired special ops. He was in the special operations for
12 years.
12 years.
Special ops.
Yep. So yes. Mr. Cox, in my life, standing up for myself also means going against the people who are the closest to me. This is a dilemma, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the hard one. Yep. That's a real hard one. And I don't have a great answer for that other than
You're silly.
I'll tell you this. Let me find the right words for it. And here's where it's tricky, is like, as a man, or as a person, right? You have to be willing to admit when you're wrong. But at the same time, when you're right, you have to have the courage to stand up for it.
Mm-hmm.
They can't see my dad.
I'm gonna give you a kiss. I'm gonna give you a kiss on camera, Cope. You keep it up.
And so, I think your principles need to lead you. And sometimes the people around you, right, you might have to work through some trouble. You know, you stand up for what you believe in, and there might be some short-term, you know, get out of my face.
It is a dilemma. We've noticed the people that make your family isn't always the ones that are blood related. Like you kind of in the military, we've learned something. Some of your closest friends are like some of your family. It's friends that are turning into your family. Your family's not always just because they're blood related. They don't always have your best interest. They don't always have your right? Like
yeah, I mean, I had to make a hard stand with my parents many times against my brother. I still love them, but I had to stand up for what I believe and be true to my own principles and my own identity or my purpose. And a lot of times that causes some problems. Some work themselves out on down the road, and some don't. But that's the challenge of human relationships. Humans are tough. But I think a lot of it, you know, if you're wanting to know if you make the right answer or like the right decision, a lot of it comes from where are you getting your wisdom or your principles from, right? Are you just doing what you want, or are you, you know, for me, it's, I don't know, a lot of it's tied to God. A lot of it's faith and principles and kind of my understanding of what is good and true and what is, you know, an illusion or whatever, right? Chasing money and things and all that. Nah, that ain't what I'm about. But, you know, if you're pursuing what it means to be a good man, a good person. I can usually win these battles against the people close to me, but don't engage because even winning these battles would make me eventually feel like shit. So I succumb and just hide. Okay, yeah, man. And here's where it's tough, right? I did that for a couple of years, like after I got out, right? Even just in our relationship, right? There's things that I believed in and really stood for, but I don't like arguing, right? I hate when Tara and I are arguing, and so I just went really kind of quiet on it. And it ate me alive. It like totally ate me alive. And so I had to kind of, that's like one of the hardest parts about being a man, is keeping all your relationships happy and standing up for what you believe in. And I think that the world, right, families and society needs the people who can stand up for what they believe in. You know, it's it's all situation specific, you know, so I don't want to like tell you what the right way to do things is, but that's a hard struggle, man. And if you don't stay true to yourself and your principles and be committed to the person that you believe you should be, it's going to leave you feeling like depressed and you know, like just kind of hollow on the inside. How much are you for going to college? Situational dependent. I went to college. She didn't. I think it depends on what you want to do and what your work ethic looks like.
Yeah, I did all vocational stuff.
I think it's a good goal to have. I think you should instill the goal in your kids, right? Because it's just one example of ambition, right? I would like for my kids to go to school with the ambition and desire to continue their education. But if they get to that point and they're gonna be making their own decisions. But I would like to think that they would make decisions with long-term in mind, right? So to not go because they're just tired of school, I don't like it like that. But to not go because they have an opportunity or they're, just love the idea of being a tradesman or something like that, I can get on board with that. But I can't get on board with them not wanting to go because they don't like to do the work.
You guys, what were the most challenging times in your relationship? How did you overcome it? came back to God.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best way we overcame it. We both, oh man, that's a tough
I think
one.
the generalized view, like, right, the hardest parts was when we didn't have a clear and equally shared understanding of our roles and responsibilities. We weren't communicating very well, and we didn't make time for the hard conversations, right? So it's, I would have a chip on my shoulder, or she would be upset about something, and we would just, continue business as usual, and it would really eat away at me. And you have to be, like, relationships or conflict, you have to be willing to face conflict. You're going to have conflict in any relationship that's worth a damn. And it's almost like, for me, I'd always look at it like a post-operation debrief, right? So you go out, you do this operation, and on the teams, like, we're very honest with each other. Okay, you messed this up, I messed this up. And it's not about judgment, it's not about finding blame, it's about making each other better. And so I think in a marriage you have to be, you owe that to your partner, even your friends. Like, my best friends, we call each other out, right? Because we love each other and we want to make each other the best version of ourselves. But if you don't have those conversations, you're not adding the value to each other that you're capable of adding, right? Like, I need her to point out what I need to improve and what I'm doing wrong, or if I'm doing something that's eating at her, like, I want to know about it. Sometimes it's hard to hear that, but you have to be willing to have objective conversations and communicate.
And it's not always easy. It's not always easy. Not gonna lie. Do we like wrestling? Yeah.
The good things are never easy. Best things in life are never easy. And she's the best thing in my life, and it hasn't always been easy. But you don't value free things as much as you value the things you work your ass off
And
for.
having kids makes it 10 times harder. We always laugh about that.
Yeah, your kids, right? Your kids learn to have relationships by the way you have relationships. And I believe in, like, introducing to them that, like sharing with them, like, let them see how not all of the conversations, right? But let them see you work through stuff. And as a man or as a woman, right? So we've got 3 boys, and I look at my boys and I say, like, they're watching me, and that's how they're learning how to treat a woman. And so they're gonna see us argue, they're gonna see us get upset and stuff, but, like, they're looking for my example on how should a man treat his wife.
It's how they're treating each other back there. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the fight? Coach, what are you guys fighting over?
All right, Rowan. Yeah, straight A's all my life. People met. So dude, same boat. I was in the same boat. I met her when I was 25, maybe. And you know what? I boil it down. I boil it down to 2 things. Or one, really, is I just hadn't met the right one. And I'm glad that I didn't keep any of the girlfriends that I was trying to keep all those years. And the other thing that I see, right, maybe this is a lot of times with, like, younger guys, right? Because I got guys that are in their 20s and stuff that I'm friends with, I'll see them trying to be the guy they think is going to help them keep the girl. Okay, this girl likes that. You just have to be totally authentic to yourself. And as much as it sucks when that means the relationship ends, it's that much better for you in the long run when you find the one that, like, digs you being 100% yourself. And when I met her, like, I was deploying like a month. I did not expect it to be like a real relationship. And so it was like the first time in my life that I stopped, I'm gonna say caring. I was just myself. I was just like, I was hanging out with the boys, and turns out she's got a great sense of humor, and we totally hit it off, and I had like the best weekend of my life. Up until that point, I was being myself, right? But what's the word? I was trying really hard to make them happy, to only let them see the side of me that I thought they would really like, right? And so, it'll come. It'll come, and you'll be glad. You'll be glad that, you know, when you meet the right one, you'll be glad that you didn't keep those other girlfriends.
Oh, we're talking about ex-girlfriends. So glad I waited and did jump.
Yeah, the more you can be yourself, you know, and as hard as it is, right? For me, it was always hard. Like, I just always wanted like that relationship. As soon as you can like make that secondary, you know, for me, if you're a Christian guy, right? Focus on your relationship with God, you know, and He'll bring that one in at the right time. If you're not Christian, then just focus on being the best version of yourself, and endure the loneliness until you meet the right one. Did you believe in what you were fighting for in the military? Yeah, because what I believe, right, is that I was fighting for the guys with me. You know, at the end of the day, like I that's the reason I joined, is to, if I didn't, then a less capable person would have had the position that I have, right? The way I see it is, if I didn't step up and volunteer and go do that, the next guy would, right? And if I got the spot, that means a less qualified guy did not get the spot. And so for me, it was an obligation, or kind of the burden of leadership. I didn't want somebody else having to make the hard decisions. I didn't want a less capable guy leading men in combat and not bringing them home. And I felt like I had the skill set necessary to do a good job of it. And so for me, I believed that I was there for my men. You know, the mission, yes. I do believe in it because of the evil that I saw. It feels really, really good to put an end to some of that evil, and to bring the boys home. You know, when I can look at the families and stuff and know that, like, I played a role in bringing their kid back. Yeah, I believe in that.
Mm-hmm.
Hello from Central England.
What's this? What's that?
Miss Andrew? I don't know. Too bad you got stuck with a hater. Who? You? Me? I'm gonna try my.
Man hate. Oh, they think I hate men.
Oh no.
It's too funny. A man hater. Oh, too bad you got stuck with a man hater.
Nah, she loves me.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
She just has a high standard for men. So,
Our friend is back. He's back.
if you ain't on my level, she's probably gonna sell. She's probably gonna
Oh,
go
what
tell.
hard pass do? Hard pass was nice.
Oh,
Hard pass was. What hard pass do, April? I missed it. What'd they do? They were nice on this live, but I missed what they said. You gotta tell us, because now I'm wondering.
now we're curious.
Now we're curious what they said. Our friend is back. Because 86,000 seconds is how long? A day?
Longer than I'm gonna be on here.
Yeah.
What else we got?
What other questions you guys have before we jump off here?
Is Rowan still there? Rowan, you still there, man? Does that make any sense? I feel for you, man. I know what it's like to be like a good guy trying to do all the right things, and the relationships just aren't working out, man. But You gotta believe in yourself, man. Don't lose faith in yourself that you're a good man and you're gonna make somebody real happy. You know. Oh, it might have been an accident for Hard Pass.
Oh, I was like, Hard Pass was such a good person. I liked Hard. Can you undo it?
Can we get him back?
Can we get him back? Because I feel really bad that we just timed him out. They were, Hard Pass, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I think that was an accident.
Where we get from? Which country? We're in United States. Montana.
Here, let me see if we can
Right
undo
now.
it.
So, who's older between you both? I am. Ooh, can you give some insights on prayer life? I like that one.
He's fine. Just leave him alone.
Do you want to know what I really think? This is what I really think, right? Is this is how like I treat it. Okay, and this is a little bit like some of these things that I relate back to the military. There's a time that you need to be professional and speak to the commander very professionally, but there's also a time where you need to speak to the commander like very honestly and cut through the noise. And so for me, right, like my prayer life, there's some like, I'm trying to think of a song. What's that song by? There's a song by brain fart. I listen to them all the time. It's called Where I Find God. Right? For me, like prayer happens 90% of the time, just conversation. Like he's riding shotgun with me. I'm in the truck. I'm working on something. You know, I don't have to go into any sort of like ritual, right, for prayer or anything like that, right? I'm just talking to my friend, just talking to my dad, talking to a guy who knows me better than anybody else, and shooting him straight. But then there's a time when, you know, like I really, really feel like I need to be heard, right? And it's almost like getting on the radio with like the commander, you know, and being professional. There's times where I think almost just out of respect, you got to block out all the noise and be really intentional with your prayer, right? And so for me, coming from a background where like your word choices really have meaning, sometimes you can really benefit from spending the time figuring out exactly what it is you want to say, right? So like writing it down. I find that if I write my prayers down, I understand what I'm asking for a lot better, and I have a tendency to catch myself, you know, going about it wrong, right? Because at the end of the day, I don't just get what I want, right? You know, I pray, oh God, you know, can I have this? God, can you do this for me, this and that? At the end of the day, like what I'm always asking for is to be consistent with God's will. And sometimes that sucks, you know, in the short term, right? Sometimes that means like, this one's not gonna go my way, but something is gonna come out of it later on in life, you know, whatever, I'm gonna become tougher and stronger by going through the struggle, whatever it is. But so for me, like, you know, prayer, I twofold. It's a constant conversation, you know, like just hanging out with a buddy working. And then there's that time where, what am I asking for, right? God is, he deserves respect. And so there's times where I'm not gonna come, it's like going into your boss's office and then coming up with like what you're wanting to talk about, something really important to you. You know, say you want to raise and you go into your boss's office and you just sit down and you're like, I want to raise. I haven't really like thought this through, but like it would be really cool if I could get some more money. Right? Like those conversations are better served if you prep them, maybe write them down, come up with a couple of talking points, you know, kind of structure your thing, and it helps you understand what it is that you're saying. And a lot of times I think there's benefit in our prayers to really understand what it is that we're saying. And so for me, writing them down, you know, just like I would like in an operation, if I'm gonna brief a mission, I'm not just gonna walk in and just brief a mission to, you know, a 4-star general off the cuff of my sleeve. I'm gonna prep it, I'm gonna make sure that I've got it all packaged together, right? Because that guy deserves that respect. He's got a lot of things going on his time, right? And he needs to have confidence that I can execute the mission. And I think sometimes, same thing with God, when we're intentional about writing our prayers and really understanding like our own heart and our own, you know, struggle, what we can learn through that process, and our prayer becomes more consistent with like the commander's intent, with God's will. We, by writing it and really being self-critical of like, what am I asking for? Am I asking because it's hard and I don't want to go through the hardship? Am I asking because, imperfections in my heart? Is it, you just get to understand a little better, and I think you can shape that prayer in a way that coincides with God's will a little bit better when you take time to be intentional. And it's almost like writing a research paper, except maybe you refer to some scripture, right? And try to understand what are they saying about this, and it's cool. You got apps nowadays, right? You got like a Bible app, which I like. You can just search keywords in there, and just sort of, it's like, I don't know, to me it comes back military, right? If you're gonna get on the radio and you're in a time-sensitive situation and you're talking to, the the commander of all special ops in Iraq or the Middle East. I, as like a subordinate commander, I have to do the due diligence. I can't just ask him for stuff. I need to come to him with solutions. I need to come to him with a plan. I need to understand how what I'm asking fits into his intent for our operations in that country, right? I've got to come to him as like a resourceful guy who has taken the initiative and packaged everything in a manner consistent with what he's asked me to do. And so I think for me, that helps me with prayer. God can listen to anything. He's gonna listen to me just ramble, right? But when I'm really serious about something, when something's really heavy on my heart, I find it beneficial to take that approach, a very deliberate approach, right? Because I'm almost wired to where I would feel bad. Not that I should, or not that you need to in this situation. This is me personally. I feel as though I'm asking him to do all the work, and I'm not willing to do any of the work myself, right? Sometimes in my head, I'm like, he's giving me a pretty good manual of where to find the answers. Maybe if I do a little bit of research while I'm packaging up this prayer and trying to understand with the, with the references that he's given me. Let me sift through here and make sure that frees up. We need beers and a campfire. That's
Derek, I agree with you.
That's where all the good conversations happen.
Most meeting influencers believing in God. Yes. Derek, I agree with you. He said, ain't gonna lie, I'm more entertained by you than her. He is way more fun to listen to. Not gonna lie.
Not fun.
Yeah, you're good to listen. You're just wise. You have a lot of wisdom.
Next stream should be in the backyard with burgers on the grill. Yeah, yeah. Those are the good conversations.
Yep.
But that's my thoughts on prayer. I forget who asked that, but.
It was you. Okay.
Talking to your dad. Sometimes you just bullshit with your dad.
Yep.
Sometimes you can clean up, get your shit together, talk to your dad in a way that demonstrates some respect, Oh, look at some Venezuela. What's up, man? What's up, Christian?
We're doing good. We're out here in Montana.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Mike. Oh, thanks, man. I do. I got a beautiful wife and a beautiful family, and I'm really grateful. I really am, man. It's easy to lose sight of it sometimes, but.
I think Zach planned this purposely. You brought me here the best week of the entire year. You know that.
It's always like this.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's been like this the whole summer. I look
it's
every day.
It's always 90 degrees.
I look every day.
He brought me here on the nicest week of the entire year.
No. It's been like this for months.
The weather's beautiful.
The house looks great. Thanks, man. I needed that one.
Ben.
It's come a long way.
Thank you.
Still has a ways to go.
We are.
But you know
on
what's
the road.
funny? Like this house, right?
Is this called a vacation?
Yeah, I guess it's a.
I don't feel like I'm vacationing. I feel like
to
I'm
me,
working.
to me, I feel like I'm coming home. To me, it's like I'm visiting home.
Yeah.
The house, right? So this house, like the house we have in Ohio, it's a really nice house, right? This one for me, when we bought it, the house was like, we have a place to sleep and to put our things. We have a roof on it. But everything I love about this house is like outside of the house. You know? The house we have in Ohio, I love that. That's a great house, a very cool house, right? But I live in that house. Here, I sleep in the house. And I base my fun from the house. It's just a place to go back to, keep my things, and sleep. How did I get her to love me? I look just like you, but no woman is into me. So I had the same problem for 25 years.
He bought me roses all the time. You bought me flowers.
I
Never.
know.
I'm just kidding. He's never bought me roses.
You know what I did?
And he bought them for Carla. I noticed that.
I don't know. It was a weed. It was a joke. It was weeds.
No,
from the
but
top
when
of the
you
mountain.
shot through her car, she said you brought her roses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I've
funny.
never gotten
And
roses
some
from
chocolates.
Zach. Or chocolates.
Shot her truck.
The only time I've ever gotten roses is when his mom sent them to me when he was deployed.
I've gotten you some flowers before. There's evidence on the internet. How did I get her to love me? You have to ask her that. But to me, what I changed, what I did different, like with her than other girlfriends and stuff, is I just treated her like one of the boys. I treated her like, you know, a little different, right? But like, I was totally myself around her.
I just got a new vest on.
Yes. Oh, no.
But it was easy because I feel like
It was easy because we meshed.
like our first weekend together, I feel like we were in the beach. Should we tell him about that? Or no? Okay, we won't
I don't
tell
know
him
where you
that.
start and where you finish. It's a really
Okay,
good
we won't
story,
tell him
but-
about that. We'll tell him about the Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So, well, that's kind of how, like, you got me to love you. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings, right? And they have, like, the Braveheart Challenge where you have to eat 10 super spicy wings and you can't take a drink. And so she's a shit talker, and me and my buddy are there, and she's all chirping, oh, you can't do the challenge. And so he and we order a bunch of them. I ate 6, he ate 4, and then we tapped out. Anyway, some time elapses, and she's still talking trash, right? Because they put like a little paper crown
They
on her
both
head
got a crown.
that says Buffalo Princess.
Yep.
And so finally we're like, all right, if you're so tough, you eat them. And so she eats the 10 that we had left. She just houses them all, no problem. You know, with wing sauce all over her face and tears coming down. And so at that point, like the only, excuse I had was like, well, it's a lot harder when they come out of the kitchen and they're still hot, like temperature-wise, right? So she orders another 10, and they come out, and she houses them, right? So she's had 20 of these things at this point, and she's got covered in wing sauce, snot coming down, tears, and I'm just looking at her like, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
He's wearing a crown that says Buffalo
Yeah.
Princess. We're just competitive. And so I made sure I was going to beat him.
Totally being ourselves. We met. I think I was 25 and she was 22, and we got married like a year and a half later.
Yep.
Um,
But I did end up throwing up.
Yeah,
Before
she
we even
threw up.
left Buffalo Wild Wings,
and I heard her.
I couldn't handle it.
when
And
we
I
got
went in the
back home-
bathroom.
We got back home, like we were in a tiny little apartment, paper thin door, and I was like, oh, my stomach. And
No, I was throwing up in Buffalo Wild Wings, and
Well, I
somebody
didn't
came
hear
in,
that one.
and I was crying. I had like tears, and I was throwing up, and a girl came in, and she thought something was wrong with me, like that my boyfriend was being mean, and I was so sick from all those hot wings,
Yeah, but-
and so yeah,
Are you serious? But then I remember
you can't dip them in ranch. No, you can't dip them in ranch. You can't drink milk. You can't drink water. You can't drink anything.
we got back to apartment or whatever, and I forget what she said. She's like, oh man, they're coming back out.
Sick.
She was sick, right? She ate something, and she goes into the
So
bathroom,
sick.
and I hear her like throwing up wings into the toilet, and in between, I just heard her laughing, and she goes, oh, it's so spicy on the way up.
It was burning as much coming
I
out
loved
as
it.
it was coming in.
I thought that
It
was awesome.
Awful. It was so bad.
because I don't want to see somebody's best side to get to know them, or like somebody's cleaned up. I don't want somebody always feeling like they've got to get ready for me and like dress up for me and put on their best face for me. Like I want somebody to be themselves.
Show them the picture.
So that I can be myself.
The picture.
Oh, Cope's got my phone.
Oh, that was also the first weekend we
Yeah.
were together. Or no,
So it was like 6 days after we met.
Yeah.
We were playing euchre. It's like a game like spades. And she does this, we're about to win. She puts these cards up behind her ears and says, I gotta like milk the cow. It made no sense to me, but it was like really cute.
If you're from Ohio, you're in the barn.
I just
you milk the cow.
took my phone from the other side of the table and I was like, this would be cool to have a picture of the moment that I knew that I wanted to marry her. And I took a picture. And so it's cool. I got this.
I look ridiculous in this picture, but I had to look at what they said. Thanks for the advice. I'm gonna treat all the beautiful girls I see like a bro.
It works for me because and this is just the way that I am.
If that's what you're into.
I don't want to be stuck with like a girl who makes me put on my collared shirt and tuck my, who's like trying to mom me and stuff. I want somebody I can be real with, and the real me, like, there's times where I treat her different than a bro, right? Like she's my wife, right? But if she's going to be around me, if she's going to hang out with me 24 hours a day, I don't want to have to change who I am and make different jokes and, tiptoe around her and make sure that like, she's holding me to some kind of standard of the first week of our relationship where I put on a show that I was this like well put together guy. I'm a mess.
Yeah, if you're not into that kind of relationship though, don't do that. Don't treat her like a bro if that's not you.
Right.
Like.
But just like with the girls,
That's
right?
just
Like
us.
I think with the girls, they probably have it even harder. And girls, get all ready and go on this date and try to act like a lady. Because society has said, this is the way that a lady's supposed to act. You're supposed to eat a little salad with your fork and this and that. I don't want that. Right? And so
Eat a little salad with a fork.
when she wasn't doing that, I was like, hell yeah. Like, I can be myself too. I don't have to like.
We're in Montana.
You gotta be yourself.
We went to the Bowery in Myrtle Beach and we just had big, what were those called of beers? Like they only serve beer. The Bowery in Myrtle Beach, all they serve is beer. And I remember we were out there dancing. What were they singing? The band.
The Bounty Hunters.
The Bounty Hunters were playing.
Some little local band.
It was amazing. It was amazing. But we're
Yeah.
drinking like these they look like Irish cups of beer. Just like, it was such a fun night.
That's right. You got to get in there with your hands. A girl that's gonna go on that first date. If you want a girl, take a girl on your first date to go eat some ribs or some chicken wings. See how she handles it. If she's all fork and knife on them chicken wings.
Fork and knife on the chicken wings. No, we had fun.
She could still be cool, but she could be thinking that she has to meet a standard to impress you, right? That I have to be a lady so he likes me. And at the end of the day, right, if two people are just being authentically themselves and you're hanging out with the right one, it's gonna be a lot of fun. The quicker you can get to a place in your relationship where you can be 100% yourself, the better. That's what we just happened to start out 100% ourselves, and we were a good match. You can do marriage counseling, pre-marriage counseling, guys in ministry. That would be fun. I would love to do that. Mm-hmm. I think 65% of the advice I give would probably be good.
He wanted to be a pastor for a while.
I actually, I have done a wedding. I have a 100% success ratio on my marriages.
Wait, Josh is getting married in Aruba, and my mom called me yesterday to see if you would maybe.
Oh, you know what? He actually called yesterday. I meant to call him back.
He might want to see if you'll officiate his wedding, and I said,
hell yeah.
What is it?
I don't know if he likes me.
Little baby chippy.
Oh,
The little baby birds.
those are super cute. Show them.
We made a little nest.
She made a little nest with little birdies in it.
Well, I made the nest and I made the birdies. Oh my
I
god.
dropped it. We killed the birds. Hold up. I'm getting them back.
Yeah, you want an authentic woman, man.
Okay, there you go. Those are cute.
We'll put
Be
that
yourself.
on the
She's gonna go glue their eyeballs back on.
And the girl,
Killed the babies.
the girl you wind up with, right? If you're gonna lock it down for life, you want a girl that's into your authentic self, or you're screwed. You're gonna spend the rest of your life holding up this front, you know, that you're this polished gentleman. I'm not saying be a dirtbag, right? Like, still do the right thing, you know, open the door for her and all that kind of stuff, you know, that's part of being a good, I'm not saying I.
Oh,
this
okay.
Is for them. This is-
Oh, I was like, when did you open the door for me?
Not the car door.
Oh, you opened the house door because you got there quicker.
Yeah. And then I
I
held it
was
open
like,
for
wait,
you.
what?
Still do like the acts
Okay.
of
Service?
chivalry.
Oh.
Still be a chivalrous man. But don't like
What if your true self is terrible? Aw.
what if your true self's terrible? And then you just need some confidence.
You're
man.
young though, KM. You're
Need some
really
confidence.
young. Yeah.
And my true self, right? I don't fit in a lot of places. You know? I find that, right? And granted, so like running around on the teams, right, with guys that are all like you just really get to, it's kind of like being in a locker room. You know, it's different than being in like corporate America or other places. And so, you know, throughout the years, I was fortunate in that I had a set of experiences and worked with a set of guys that like just really solidified my confidence in being myself. That's a hard place to get to. It's a really hard place to get to, especially in society today, where you misstep and everybody's calling you this and that, and you know, there's all these society's trying to demasculate men, which I think is terrible for society. Sure, there's a difference in being like a douchebag, right, and chauvinist pig, but there's also like men are half the equation in the human race, right? So like, and that's where you can't, you know, I found a lot of purpose and confidence through work by what I did. It doesn't work for every job. And I think that's where faith comes in. Having some confidence in, you gotta be confident in who you are. And that can be really hard, especially you know, with the way society's kind of isolated and the lack of just the nature of jobs. There's a lot of jobs out there that don't, if you ask me, don't fulfill a man the way the job that I did fulfilled me, right? With that sense of purpose and that sense of confidence and that sense of having really, you know, that's just the way it is. I think it's a bummer, but you're not a terrible person. I've done some shit, man. I've done some terrible shit. Don't judge a man by a moment. It's a marathon.
Wait, what's this one say? He does. Wyatt looks just like Zach. That's not our daughter, no.
And at the end of the day, right, you just have to ask yourself, what was your intent?
Did you see puddles, Mickey?
I've made some big mistakes, but my intent was good. You know, and that's gonna happen. Humans, we make mistakes. That's what makes us who we are when we learn from them, right? If you think you're a terrible person, you got one of two things. Either someone's put that in your ear and you've lost confidence along the way, which if you recognize that, that's a step to fixing it, okay? Like, if you're a Christian guy, I'll come back to this. Okay, so just the way that we don't judge each other, right? Like, it is not our place, right? God has not said, man, judge each other, right? That's his job. It's his job to judge us, no one else's. The same way, it's not our job to judge ourselves. Which is a good thing, right? And that's a really hard thing to remember. God's the one who judges you when you get up there, right? It's not me. And so for me to continue to judge myself, right, and put all of this negative self-reflection on myself is like me doing his job. Okay, I'm not gonna judge. Yes, I'm going to self-reflect and all that, but there's a line there where you catch yourself, you know, judging yourself, and that's not your place. That's God's job, you know. And that's a really hard thing to remember at times, right? Because we're harder on ourselves than anybody. But when you get your faith to a point where you trust in His grace and know that, like a dad, right? He's always going to love you. He might not be happy with you at the moment, right? But there's never going to stop believing in you, right? If you believe in God, you got to ask yourself sometimes, man, God believes in me, right? He doesn't lose faith in us. We lose faith in Him. You know, so if you've got this mindset of, just
What's up, buddy?
being a terrible person, this and that, I promise you, He still believes in you. And so for you not to believe in you is kind of like, it's almost like disrespectful, right? If you look at it through that lens, right? And I've caught myself like not believing in myself and feeling like I'm, not good enough for this, that, or whatever. But at the end of the day, right, if you can come back to like, God believes in me. He knows my heart. He knows me inside and out. Who am I to give up on myself when He believes in me? And then all you can do is your best. You do your best to understand how you fit into the bigger picture and what makes you you. But okay, what are your views on fulfillment? I don't mean fulfillment in the Lord Jesus Christ, but find fulfillment in the things we do on earth, even though believers aren't from the world, but we live in it. No, that's a really good question, man. Let me think on it for a minute, as I don't want to just like. That's a great question. I have found the most fulfillment in serving others, regardless of faith, Christianity, Jesus, all that, right? Like, pretend I'm not a Christian, never heard of Jesus, none of that. It feels good to serve others, right? And so when you can use your talents, or your ability, even if you have no, right? Even the best thing you can do is dig a hole. When you do it for others, it just is, it's fulfilling, right? So I find it in any profession, right? So what I did in the military, right? It was for others. It was never for me, my own personal interest. It was, if I had a personal interest, it was challenging myself to serve in the biggest capacity that I could to others, if that makes sense, right? So like, I'm not trying to get to the top just so I can say I'm at the top. I'm trying to get to the top because if I get there, that means somebody less capable and less qualified is not in that position. And that means I'm the best man for the job, and my job is to serve these other people, right? And it feels really fulfilling to challenge yourself and just bust your ass to be able to serve other people in your greatest capacity. And so for me, fulfillment, even with the family and stuff, right? Having wife and kids and all that, is fulfilling when I feel like I make a difference in their life, when I add value to their life. If she's got, a problem that she's stuck on and I can help fix it, or if the kids, it's about having an impact on people around you, I think. Not happening, dude. Let's settle it with a duel. Nothing would make me happier. Nothing would make me happier. I do not believe in God, but I always had a soft spot for Christians and Jews, and I'm cool with that, man. We'll see it at midnight in Gotham. Yeah. Batman. Does that make sense, right? Like the fulfillment thing. I believed in Jesus a long time ago, but just recently experienced the Father's love. It was a really beautiful experience. Yeah, man. Right? I had a similar situation, right? Where faith kind of transitioned into like being validated, where it's like, oh, I was right, okay. Yeah, but for me, fulfillment comes from I'm gonna find the right word for it, like the short answer. Yeah.
I was supposed to just get the shark one and it didn't want.
Oh, you almost had the shark one? You're gonna get it. Hang in there.
That's part of the game.
The more valuable that I am as a person, the more I feel fulfilled. Not valuable, has nothing to do with money, but like skills, resourcefulness, ability to, that's why I like figuring out how to do things, right? Figuring out how to do shit, because I never know at what point in life it's going to enable me to add value to someone else's life, to be able to fix a problem for them, you know, if it's electrical thing or, you know, sheetrock or, you know, remodeling this house, right? I've wanted to figure out how to do all of it myself because that's acquiring skills and ability that make me more valuable as a resource for other people. And that,
Yeah,
for
baby.
me, that's fulfilling.
You have those things that have addictive things.
What things?
I do have I got a gorgeous wife, yeah. It's one of the things I like about her.
Here. For your
Thanks for your take. Serving has been at the forefront lately for me, and that aligns with my thinking and what God's purposes is for my life. God tells us we will find joy on kingdom building things. Yeah, man. I agree.
What do you say?
Even if, right, so if you're watching this, even if you're not Christian, right, if you're doing everything in life for yourself, trying to make money for yourself, to get things for yourself, to, you know, this self-serving life, unless you're wired really different from me, it's going to be really unfulfilling. Because at the end of the day, right, it's being able to do something for someone else that makes me feel really, really good. I think that's the way most people are wired. Not all of them. There's, you know, dirtbags out there. I think I will be fulfilled if I just get rich. Depends on how you define rich. If it's with money, then I don't think so. You could be wired different than me, but I've had times where I made very little money and I've had times where I made lots of money and had no impact on my fulfillment.